really, when you start out, before you understand that you have bipolar or any mental illness, you're living in a state of ignorance. And the thing is, people around you probably realise more about your condition than you do. And so my advice really is, as soon as you begin to get an idea that there is an issue, that perhaps you're noticing that your response to situations is different to what most people are, or maybe you're feeling that from a bipolar point of view, it's probably more noticeable when you start having feelings of suicide and you're in a depression. I know for myself that for most of the time, in fact, I was being treated by a very, very good psychiatrist for many years for a depressive illness, before he recognised through some of the counselling and talking that we were doing, that in actual fact I had a hypomanic episode to my experience as well, and that had taken many years, because the only time I used to go to see the doctor, well, the psychiatrist, was when I was feeling suicidal and depressed, and he would treat me for that. But the periods of mania, which were really hypomanic stages rather than hypermanic. So a hypomanic stage is a mild elevation of mood, is the way it's described. So you generally feel a sense of euphoria. You feel a sense of you have a big vision for what you can do. And you have a sense that you can achieve tremendous things. And there's no way of really proving one way or the other whether they're accurate or not. But what you'll find is, over a period of time, you'll have a repetition of this feeling of feeling like you can achieve anything in life, and then not doing that and ending up back in a depressive state, and it becomes cyclic. The thing is, when you're ignorant about this, it's only costing you time. The longer you are ignorant about your mental health, and when I say ignorant, it means that you just haven't recognised it yet. And most people around you have recognised it, but you haven't. It's only costing you time to stay. It's costing you in time and the ability to live a more fulfilled life by staying in that state. So my advice to you is that if you're at a point where you think there's stuff just not happening, and you go through periods where you're feeling really on top of the world, but and that you can achieve, you're ambitious and you can achieve great things, and you've got great ideas, and you're really creative, and then you go through periods where you're just feeling down, and things are tough, and you're feeling suicidal. Then until you acknowledge it, you're in a state of ignorance, and it's not a good place to be. And so get out of that as soon as you can, and start taking some action, which the next video will cover.
One, two, 1, 2. And as the years pass by and the birds fly, and the world keeps asking why, and if I look, what do I see? What can I see and what can't I see? This is Audio Bullies 2002. In the summertime, in the wintertime, always, forever. Viz1, rest in peace. Pause, rest in peace. GFS, BSE. on the decks, always. Mad Frank, just talking a little bit. And I've got a couple of things I want to say. This is music, and we're gonna keep doing this for ever and 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 ever, because we've got to. It makes things better, not worse. So let it out and fill up the purse. This is the audio, 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 audio bullies. And to all you pricks, fuck yourselves. You know who you are. Remember we're here, and we're gonna stay, yeah? Time goes on, and days go on, and we just keep rolling, and building, and trying to get to a better place. Let's walk with the sounds. Release to the head when I get out of bed, or when I go to bed. Sometimes there's no release, but sometimes there's so much. But that's the nature of the game, and that's the nature of the sun and the rain and the changing seasons. Too many reasons and too little, but it's somewhere in the middle.
Ignorance, as they say, is bliss. Ignorance, as they say, is bliss. Ignorance, as they say, is bliss.